I am V. Sirisha, Associate Professor, Government City College. Today's lesson is non-profit organizations. What is the meaning of non-profit organizations? What is the meaning of non-profit organizations? Coming to non-profit organizations, non-profit organization can broadly be divided into two categories, namely profit-making organization and non-profit making organization. The basic distinction between these two organizations is the objective for which they have been established. The main objective of every business organization will be to earn profit through whatever the activities they will be performing. Their main objective is to earn profit. On the other hand, the primary objective of the non-profit organization is to render services to their members. As these non-profit organizations do not undertake any trading activity for their profit, they are also called as non-trading concerns or not-for-profit organizations, or they can also be called as non-profit organization. These concerns are further divided into three categories. They are, first one, institutions which are working for the general welfare of their members. For example, clubs, staff associations, residents associations. So these are the first category. Second category are charitable institutions, that is, example, educational institutions, hospitals, etc. And the third category is professional firms, that is, for example, chartered accountants, advocates, tax consultants, doctors, etc. So these non-profit concerns are divided into these three categories. So the organizations which are established for the purpose of rendering social services to its members and to the society are known as non-profit or non-trading concerns. So they are formed for the purpose of rendering services and not for making profits. So these can be defined as an entity that provides a service to society without profit motive and has equitable interest, cannot be sold or traded, are known to be as the non-profit organizations. Non-profit making organizations are different from the profit making organizations. They do not have to purchase or sell goods, but sometimes they also undertake trading activities such as hospitals, canteens, restaurants, etc. to provide certain facilities to their members or the society in general. So, the term non-profit making organization does not mean that they should not make any profit at all. They also earn profit or surplus from such activities which are useful to fulfill the primary objective for which these concerns have been established. So, the theoretical aspect related to accounts of non-profit making concerns are discussed like this. That is, trading concerns are also explained along with final accounts. So these non-profit concerns will be preparing accounts, namely receipts and payments account, income and expenditure account, and the balance sheet. So every business undertakes economic activities. So the main motive of these non-profit organizations will not be to earn a profit. So other than non-profit organization, every business undertaking motive will be to earn profit. So there are some organizations which work for a motive to provide services to its members as well as to the general public. So that concerns are known to be as the non-profit organization. The trustees of these organizations are fully accountable to the members and the public. The accounting of non-profit organizations become necessary. For example, organizations such as charitable institutions, religious organizations, clubs, educational institutions, hospitals, trade unions, etc. come under non-profit organization. Profit business that exists to generate profit for their owners. So, non-profit organization exists to pursue mission that address the need of the society. So, here non-profit organizations serve in a variety of sectors such as religious, education, health, social services, commerce, sports club and arts. So, these non-profits do not have commercial owners and must rely on funds from contributions, membership dues, program revenues, fundraising, event, public and private grants and investment income. So, this is all about the non-profit organizations. So, what is the meaning? Once again, we'll go through the meaning of non-profit organizations. So, coming to here, non-profit organizations are organizations which are set up for the welfare of the society or which are set up for the promotion of the art and culture of the society. So, these are usually set up as charitable institutions with the service motive. The trustees manage these organizations. The members of the organization elect the trustees. Non-profit organizations raise funds from its members as well as from the general public for meeting their objectives. The main motive of these organizations is to provide service. They may earn profits in the due course. Generally, these organizations do not manufacture, do not purchase or sell goods or provide services. They do not need to prepare trading and P&L account. They credit the funds received to the capital fund or general fund account. So, the accounts prepared by non-profit organizations are receipts and payments account, income and expenditure account and the balance sheet. So, what are the features of non-profit organizations? The main features of non-profit organizations are, first one, it is service motive. So, their main aim is to render the services to its members and to the public. So, in general, they provide services free of cost or at a bare minimum price, as their aim is not to earn profit. They do not discriminate among the people on the basis of caste, creed or color. So, examples of services provided by these non-trading concerns are education, food, healthcare, recreation, sports facility, clothing, shelter, etc. Coming to the second feature is members. So, here these organizations are formed as charitable trusts or societies. The subscribers to these organizations are their members. Now, coming to the third feature, management. The managing committee or the executive committee manages these organizations. The members elect the committee. Coming to the next feature, source of income. The major source of income of non-profit organizations are subscriptions, donations, government grants, legacies, income from investments, etc. Coming to the surplus generated in the due course is distributed among its members. Next feature, reputation. These organizations will be earning their reputation or earning their goodwill on the basis of the good work done by them for the welfare of the public. And the next feature is users of accounting information. The users of the accounting information of such non-trading organizations are these organizations are present and potential contributors as well as the statutory bodies. Coming to the difference between non-trading and trading concerns. Non-profit organization can also be called as non-trading concerns. And now coming to the objective. According to objective, they have been differentiated like this. The main objective of the non-trading concerns is to provide goods and services that fulfill the social need of the society. And the main aim of the trading concern is to earn profit. On the basis of source of income, the main source of income for the non-trading concerns are the entrance fees, subscriptions, donations, government grants and the municipal grants, etc. And the source of income for the trading concerns are revenue received from the sale of merchandise or from the services rendered to others. Coming to the third one, that is distribution of net income. On the basis of distribution of net income, non-trading concerns, the excess of income over the expenditure is not distributed but it is used to fulfill the needs of the members. And coming to the distribution of net income, in trading concerns, the net income or the profit earned during the trading period is distributed among the partners or the shareholders. On the basis of organization form, non-trading concerns may be in the form of club, in the form of society or the association or the trust. Regarding the trading concern, organization form may be in the form of sole proprietorship, partnership, joint stock company or public enterprises. Ownership. In non-trading concerns, the ownership does not lie in the hands of anyone. No one can claim the ownership of these concerns. All the persons carrying on the society or the club or trust are its members. Coming to the trading concerns, the ownership will be lying in the hands of the persons who has contributed capital for the trading concern. In sole proprietorship, it is the proprietor, and in partnership, it is the partners, and in joint stock company, the shareholders are the owners of the business. On the basis of management, the control and management of non-trading concern will be in the hands of trustees, governing body and the committee of management. Whereas in trading concern, the sole proprietorship is managed by proprietor, partnership is managed by partners and the joint stock companies are by board of directors. Coming to the accounts of non-trading concerns are also maintained according to double entry system of accounting. These institutions do not maintain a full set of books but only a cash book is maintained, receipts and payments account is prepared, trial balance and income and expenditure account and the balance sheet. Coming to the trading accounts, the accounts of these trading concerns are according to the double entry system, that is trial balance, profit and loss account and the balance sheet. Coming to the next topic, that is accounting for non-profit organizations. So here the non-trading concerns may be constituted as registered associations or societies or trusts. The registered concerns are required to maintain the necessary books under the double entry system as per the provisions of Act under which they are registered. The non-trading concerns also prepare final accounts like profit-making organizations at the end of the accounting year. The set of rules or principles followed for the preparation of final accounts of both organizations are almost the same. So, the non-trading concerns normally do not maintain detailed books of accounts like profit-making organizations, as they do not have to purchase or sell goods. They maintain only a cash book. At the end of the year, they prepare a summary of cash transactions in the form of an account known as receipts and payments account. With the help of all receipts and payments, and also non-trading concerns would like to know from where the revenues are obtained and how these are utilized, and whether there is any surplus or deficit therefrom by preparing a statement known as income and expenditure account. So, non-trading concerns should prepare all those accounting statements which fulfill such requirements. So, non-trading or non-profit concerns prepare final accounts. They are receipts and payments account first, second is income and expenditure account, and the balance sheet. Here, what is receipts and payments account? Receipts and payments account, once again I'll repeat. So, non-profit organizations do not trade in the goods or provide services with a profit motive, but they require to keep proper records of incomes, proper record of expenses and assets and liabilities. Here, the major source of income is donations, subscriptions, grants, etc. So, therefore, most of their transactions are in cash or through the bank account. So, they need to keep proper books. Firstly, because they are accountable to the members and the contributors, and secondly, because the law requires them to maintain proper books so that the government can keep proper control over the grants. So, proper accounting reduces the risk of fraud. So, in addition to the ledgers and cash book, they are also required to maintain a stock register. In a stock register, a complete record of all fixed assets and consumables is maintained. So, in accounting for non-profit organization, in spite of maintaining a capital account, these organizations maintain capital fund or general fund account. They credit this account with the surplus, life membership fees, donations, legacies, etc. So, the non-profit organizations also required to prepare the final accounts, the financial statements at the end of the accounting year as per the accounting principles. The final accounts of these organizations consist of receipts and payments account, income expenditure account, and the balance sheet. So, what does receipts and payments account show? So, here receipts and payment account is the summary of the cash and bank transactions. It helps in the preparation of income and expenditure account and balance sheet. We also need to submit it to the registrar of societies along with the income and expenditure and balance sheet. Income and expenditure account, it is similar to the profit and loss account, and it will help us in ascertaining the surplus or deficit if any. Balance sheet prepared, it is the same manner as the balance sheet of trading concerns is prepared. So, this is end of the lesson.